Or like people were really scared. Oh my God, the death card. I say, oh well, death card, it can mean sex, death, and money. Two of them are quite good. Go, yeah, that's about right, really. Okay. So the death card, and it's funny because now, when I do readings, people are sort of thinking, oh, I wonder if the death card will turn up. Will it be death for me, or will it be something else? And they're actually curious. And actually, they're almost disappointed when the death card doesn't appear. So it's a complete reversal of the whole kind of scenario of talking about death and things. So we start by putting the cards here, cutting them in half to there, in half to there, and in half to there. So these are the four piles: the past, desires, worries, and the future. So let's see what we have. So four of discs, the Hierophant, the Princess of Discs, and the Art card. Okay, so bear in mind we're talking about the Death card here, which is about basically sex, death, and money. It's transformation. People say, oh, it's not really about death, but it often does. So here we have these four cards here, and they're actually really powerful cards. Let's go through them. The Four of Discs is power. This is interesting because I think we're talking in the context of the global picture at the moment. This card is all about power, authority, control, locking things down, you can say. And it's what governments do generally. And this is what they're trying to do at the moment. So this is the power grab, okay? And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about orthodoxy and teaching, and in this reading it's obviously reversed. So the Hierophant is Taurus, and the opposite sign to Taurus is Scorpio. So this is an interesting teaching on what this card is about. Okay, so the Hierophant represents orthodoxy, 2.4 children and a mortgage, doing things the right and proper way. It's reversed, so this tends to suggest going against that kind of authority. It could also mean giving incorrect advice, which a lot of things are going on at the moment suggest that that is going on as well. And it's also a desire for an alternative lifestyle, which is what we're getting. Things are done differently. We probably won't be able to go back exactly to the way we were. And then we have the Princess of Discs, which is the signature card of the tarot deck. This is something Longmire Duquette defined as a signature card. So she's the woman on the brink of transformation. Also, as the Princess of Discs, she's the last card in the tarot deck, the 78th. And because the tarot is in a circle, we go back to the Fool card. So she's in the things that we're avoiding. So this is avoiding the full-blown transformation. So there's resistance to the transformation that's going on. And then we have the Art card. And I've actually made this. Yes. The way I cut the cards, this future position is the largest. And height difference is significant. In the past, it's the smallest. Desires is slightly bigger. The worries is a slightly smaller pile. And the future is the largest. Having a lot of cards in the future is a good thing. And we have the Art card. Wow, what a card of transformation and change the Art card is. In the Rider-Waite decks, you'll know it as Temperance. But here, it's actually the card of alchemy, transformation and change, the union of opposites. We have this polarity at the moment where our individual freedoms are being curtailed for the benefit of the government and other people. But there's all these polarities, up, down, left, right, male, female. You know, if you say north implies south, left implies right, right implies left. So this is a kind of transformation and change in alchemy. It's a card where the union of these opposites is brought together to create something greater and more profound. So the Princess of Discs, she is also a transformation card, but here is probably and arguably a more powerful one. We also have 2 major arcana, 1 court card, 1 minor arcana. The last one we looked at, the Warrior's Pile. Here is the Death card. Isn't that amazing? The Princess of Disc is a transformation card, and here is a Death card within here. And we have actually, this is an interesting one because it's the avoidance of pain in some way, because we have the 7 of coins here, which is very much about death and disaster. And next to 3 of swords. So the death card is here. Here it is, next to communication and science. So communication, the 6 of swords is science, travel over water. It's doing things with the knowledge of things. So these are the things that we're avoiding. We're avoiding a better understanding of what's really going on. It's slightly the ostrich with its head in the sand, if you like. And we have the fortune card here, which again is avoidance of transformation and change. So there's going to be a kickback, a fight for this transformation and change. But the message you really want to go away with these cards is that the death card is in the fears and the worries, which is where we'd expect it to be. But it's also in the things that we avoid. Now, the way this tarot spread works is that this pile here is the things you don't want to look at. You don't want to go.